Εγώ έχω κουραστεί πάρα πολύ και έχω νιώσει τον εαυτό μου να φτύρεται και να έχω απεριόριστο άγχος χωρίς κανένα λόγο.
Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that has been clubbed away. Figo. And they can counter here. Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Checo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Checo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of...
He's got the shot away! That pass isn't the best. He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! Decent enough try. Hugo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Van Basten. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That was not gone well.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that's gone loose. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think...
There's the shot! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause to the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Son takes control of it and he's on the move. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Pirlo. He's found the way through. Look at the space here. Now can the shots? Figo. Van Basten. Now it's Checo. No, that's been intercepted. Platini. Pirlo. No way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Half an hour played now. Cruyff. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. Rodri. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Nedved. Cannavaro promptly onto that, And that is that. Cruyff. This ended up in no man's land. And that's a throw-in. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, played right into his path.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Played into space out wide.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Like that, and he did make it. Cruyff. Distributed tidily. Played back in. It's Park Ji-sung. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Dzeko. Rodri. A real chance if he can get through. Big chance! Goal! 2-up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that was vital. And that is a little undercooked. It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff. Just about up to the hour now. Defending was strong and firm. He's hit it long. Now it's Cruyff. That's a shade optimistic. Sung. Bastoni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo could try cutting inside here. Spread it left. That is good alertness.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Pirlo proves just a little bit too strong. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to...
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dzeko is carrying after that one. Sung kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Cruyff. Shot a goal! Taken back almost at once. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bergomi makes the interception. That looks a cracking ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Dzeko. No, he's not getting his way this time. Platini. And here's Van Basten. Nicely spread. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's going for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Goes in for the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, what a climb! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Inter really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So, this one has been on the cards for a little while. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Back into the middle. Oh, super fun. Kvaratskhelia! Sticks it away! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O Verón.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
Mudar
here.
os seus lugares a
Inter Milan
número
give
22.
themselves a chance of a
Número
fairy tale
80.
finish.
Well, the
Ronaldinho.
mindset has
Número 10. Messi. Número
A
11.
collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Got a throw in. Costa Curta. Bellingham. It's a good foot in there. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Bellingham. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Got underway here pretty promptly. Brilliantly cut out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, there's a player below Peter who loves the high intensity, and it's Lautaro Martinez. His very direct style, as well as the ability to change rhythm, I think he would go down well in a lot of other teams. But the way he likes to press in the final third, it's something that's often overlooked, something that contributes to that direction.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Messi. Messi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides.
Messi gets through on his own. Shot a goal! Goal!
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a good run down the right. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's tried one! It's wide, but only just.
Rodri probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's having a go! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Bergomi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba, he's got away. Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Drogba! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Drogba. That is a great pick out. Cleared without complication. A bit of throw in. Rodri. And he's forced to go back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the shot! Oh, he's and again! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try! He has done it! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Son Heung-min. Gets his pass away. That is a brilliant interception. It could be in here. Son Heung-min! Martinez looks to get on the end of this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Platini. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Batistuta. Messi. Martinez.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had it taken off him. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Just a
recupero.
little bit too strong. This possibly the last play of the half. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. With the clearance. Oh, that's a fine interception. The most accurate pass. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time... There's the whistle then to start the second half. Roberto Carlos. Drogba. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Threads one in. Batistuta. He's had it nicked away. Chiellini. Has a look and plays it forward.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
He's got to goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's in, surely! Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That pass has been well intercepted. So what can they make of this? Rodri. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Stood up well to him there. Barone. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Oh, well played. Strips it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Drogba. Terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now Bellingham!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Roberto Carlos. Great ball if he can get there. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, that was vital. anatomy. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That is good alertness. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He could be in here, and the flag has stayed down. He's away.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And it's Roberto Carlos. He's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta, he is onto this.
Footballing with usually
And he'll shoot here. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Good read, needed to be. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Son Heung-min going full steam ahead down the left flank. Drogba does really well to win the ball there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10, Messi. Numero 22, numero 13, Roberto Carlos.
Still
Numero
anyone's
99,
game this. One
Drogba.
moment can decide it.
Numero
A goal
17,
right away at this stage
Chiellini.
would qualify as a steal.
Lasciano il campo per
Pinches it
il
off him.
numero 11,
That's gone
il
loose.
numero 18,
Nice sequence of passes
Bale.
this.
Il numero 6, il numero 19,
A collective
il numero
sigh of
4.
relief from the
Attenzione,
defence.
un cambio.
All hands on deck for this one. And he was alert to it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see
Ci
of him.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Collar. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. The last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square. but boy, they were close to snatching it. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.